Companion, a horror comedy, is out in theaters as I speak, and it stars Sophie Thatcher as well as Jack Quaid. And the very, very basic premise is that a remote getaway to a cabin turns into chaos. Now, going into it, I did not have much information other than the fact that it was from the creators of Barbarian, which is a movie that I loved, and it was very inventive and so forth. So I was sold off of that alone. And beyond that, I really didn't know much else. Now, if you do watch various trailers of it, it does reveal kind of the very basic premise. But the good news is that even with that basic premise, it is completely unhinged in the best of ways. Like, this movie rocks from start to finish. But I'm holding off on kind of saying that premise only because, like, for me, going into it fully untainted really allowed for me to enjoy the ride from start to finish, because the thing that they reveal in the trailers is kind of withheld for the first 30 minutes. And, you know, if you're just kind of waiting for that to come, it might not be as enjoyable. I don't know. But, you know, that said, I will give just the very basic premise of ultimately what it is. But the good news is that even as the story continues, like, once that reveal happens, there's major turns throughout this whole thing, you know, plot twist after plot twist after plot twist that are just mind-boggling in the best of ways. So even knowing this premise, it's okay. And that is the fact that, as the title may imply, a companion refers to this idea that Sophie Thatcher's character herself is like this robot, right? And as the characters in the movie jokes, that she's not just a sex robot, she's a lot more than that. And, you know, so that's the basic premise. Again, there's twists and turns throughout that will, like, just make your head explode in the best possible way. And the nice part is, you know, it's a horror comedy, but for the most part, the laughs come in at the right times. They're not, like, overdone. It's a very sort of dark humor, right? As opposed to, like, a straight comedy in that way. So I found it very enjoyable. I think Thatcher herself is just a phenomenal actress. Like, seeing her in Heretic and now this, she's really doing great work. And I thought Jack Quaid plays the boyfriend character really, really well. You know, at times, you know, you're kind of rooting for him, and other times you kind of want to slap him or punch him in the face, things like that. And there's a great other cast of characters along with this, right? So they're not alone in this cabin by themselves. They go to visit friends, and it's kind of like a friend's getaway at this cabin. And it's really fun. It truly is a wild roller coaster ride. The same way, like, if you watch Barbarian, you'll know what I'm talking about, that, you know, there's things that happen that keep you on edge. And then there's, you know, a turn halfway through Barbarian, and then, you know, it kind of continues from there. And so this is a similar roller coaster ride with that. It's just not as, like, Barbarian is much more brutal, and it's more of a straight horror film, even though it does have laughs. This, you know, I would say, like, the horror isn't as gruesome, you know, so it's kind of got a lighter tone in that way. So that's just the difference of it. But yeah, truly, truly enjoyable. You know, it's about an hour and 40 minutes, so it never overstays its welcome. And yeah, you know, if and when you do check it out, let me know what you think. You know, for me, I think a very, very above average movie, like, truly, as far as, you know, this year is concerned. It is up there. I know we're only into January, but, you know, I think, yeah, this is a movie that I can see myself revisiting from time to time and wanting to watch it with friends, just because I think it is so out there and so outrageous. That's just, you know, a good movie to put on and enjoy with friends, you know, for a night of drinking or, you know, just whatever, right? So, yeah, that's my recommendation to you.